Hello everyone, my name is Apple Guy, and welcome back to the Pokemon Stadium Gym Leader Castle. Today we're going to be rebattling Sabrina, and we're going to win this time actually for real, because I'm not going to be bringing poison types into a psychic type gym like a bozo. If you didn't see the previous video, you can check the playlist link in the description to see that previous video. However, I will warn you, it is probably very disappointing because I lost to Sabrina. That is not going to happen this time. I'm going to win against Sabrina, and you have my word. Here we go. Starting off here with a fight against Q-Ball, a Pokemon trainer who has no psychic types at all. So we're going to just be sort of battling against non-psychic type Pokemon, which is honestly one of the reasons why it's so difficult to face Sabrina, is because I don't have time to like practice against a psychic type. I looked up a type chart for Gen 1 before starting this video, and I think psychic types are only weak to like bug, and I think they're supposed to be weak to ghost as well. I remember, I will tell you, here's a fun story. Back in the day, I used to watch the Pokemon, the TV show for Pokemon, and Ash, in order to beat Sabrina in Kanto, borrowed a Haunter, I believe, from like I think it was just like a wild Haunter that was just friends with him for a little while. And so he kept the Haunter with him, and he used that Haunter in that battle against Sabrina. And I was like, oh, I'll do that as well. But I think Haunter is Ghost Poison. And so I was like, oh, let me use my Haunter against Sabrina. And so I brought the Haunter out. This is like the Gen 4 remakes of Johto. I think would be the only time I would have fought Sabrina. Anyway, Sabrina and her psychic type Pokemon are just wicked effective against a lowly poison, half poison type. And so that kind of was like, I got one shot. I was like, the show lied to me. And that was the first of many times that the show had lied to me. It's very funny. I recall... I don't actually remember what YouTube short it was. I make a lot of Pokemon YouTube shorts. That's why my subscriber count is what it is, by the way. A lot of people ask me, like, what is the deal with your sub count? Because it's large, and my videos aren't large. That's why. But I do recall one time someone citing the Pokemon TV show as a reason why my short was wrong. And I was like, oh, it don't work that way, man. They're like, yes, it does. I was like, it doesn't work that way. They're like, yes, it does. And I was like, it doesn't. I mean, did you not see the episode where they did the whole, like, thunder armor thing? You know? Where, like, Ash used thunder on his Swellow, and the Pikachu started glowing, you know, thunder armor. An infamous example of, like, just outrageousness in the Pokemon TV show. And the commenter had some, like, crazy way of justifying it. Like, it's about, like, this secret ability that the Pokemon could have, and it does this and that. I'm like, you are stretching, man. I was like, please, dude, just stop. And so I did stop responding to them. I used to respond to all my YouTube comments, shorts, videos, otherwise, and that was fun for a while until people started getting into, like, debates. And I was like, I just don't agree. And then people would start being factually wrong, and it got a lot less fun over time. But if you comment on this video, I'll respond to it, if you're nice. So thanks for watching. I appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, I think people need to accept, and the Pokemon show itself, I think, accepts that, like, it is goofy. It is full-on goofy. So you can't trust what the show says. If they say bring a Haunter to Sabrina's gym, I would say don't do that. That would be my advice. My simple advice. Alright, we've gone through the first trainer fairly quickly. I am sort of just grinding through these beginning trainers. I'm not really focusing a lot on, like, battling these guys. I don't particularly care to battle them. Usually when I go through these different stages, obviously I'll pay attention to what Pokemon are being used against me, and I'll pick, like, 2 good Pokemon and 1 kind of fun one. In this case, though, I just want to get to Sabrina again very, very quickly. And so, like, yeah, I'll just use my 1 Nidoking and spam Earthquake just to get there. That's a really tall Rapidash, by the way. How tall is Rapidash? It's taller than Nidoking. Also, I got taken out in one hit. Ooh, okay. That's fine. I'll just switch into Blastoise. And then Hydro Pump. And then go to sleep. Just kidding. Not going to go to sleep yet. It is only... let me lift the veil. I'm recording this at 9:40 p.m. So I still got some time. No, don't hit a second horn drill, dude. Oh, thank gosh. Thank heavens, man. Holy. That would have been crazy to get back-to-back one-hit KO'd. Yikers. That would not have been good. Perfect. Taken down the Blastoise. Very good, very good. And now we move, or taken down by Blastoise, I should say. Now we move on to the third gym trainer. I think the medium actually does have psychic Pokemon. Is that accurate? Is that a true statement that I'm making? Some psychics? No psychics? Okay, yeah, not many psychics there. So let's go Raichu, Vileplume, Dodrio. Sure, I guess. I don't know. Alright, Raichu. You're gonna use Thunder, and you're gonna hit it this time. For real, for real. Oh, hey, check it out. It's the aforementioned Haunter. Someone's doing the Ash Ketchum strategy here. That is a huge Haunter. How tall is Raichu supposed to be? I think Raichu is like hip level on people, right? He's like not short. Haunter's gigantic. Coming out with a Psychic here. So of course we want to make sure we do not use Pokemon that are half poison type, which means no Vileplume, no Nidoking. Which means that when we go against Sabrina, we just want Pokemon that can deal good damage, I guess. And I guess that's Raichu. Okay, using the Psychic. Please don't lower my special attack any further. That would be very rude. It did it. I asked not to, and it did it. That's crazy. I'm watching a lot of Gordon Ramsay lately, so I'm gonna be doing the Gordon Ramsay. He always bounces. Does stuff with his hands. I think also that Sketch Kid does that too, but I don't know much about him. Man, talk about the internet. Want to talk about Twitch? Let's talk about Twitch. What happened to Twitch? There's a lot of new people on Twitch that are really popular. I don't know them. I'm an old man now. You know? All these new wave creators coming in and pulling crazy numbers. Good for them, man. Good for them. I wish I was them. Swift attack, critical hit. Gosh darn it, that took down my Raichu. I needed that to one-shot that Golbat, and now I can't. Now I can't. Let's see. Dodrio, I guess, because no way I'm using a grass type against this fighting type Pokemon. This was back when Golbat had the tongue thing going on. Gen 1, Golbat had the tongue thing going on. Very strange. If any of you guys are interested in any sort of field of creative works, one thing that a creator I look up to, Ludwig, once said, is every once in a while pick 3 people in your field that you aspire to be like and talk about what you like about them, you know? So for example, like Germa. He's retired now, but back in the day, I liked how Germa could make anything funny. That's one thing I liked about Germa. One thing I would have liked, I would like for myself, is to be able to take any game and just be funny with it. You know? So even if you're like an artist or a musician, you know, what are certain things you like out of your inspirations? What makes them inspiring to you? What traits do you see in them that you want to see in yourself? These are the kinds of things we talk about when we're rebattling a gym again. Alright, so we're going to switch to using Fly Attack now. Get out of... Oh, come on, Dodrio. You bozo. Stop smacking yourself, you and your 3 heads. Now Licky Dash Tongue is going to scream at me. Lower my defense. That's kind of silly. Fly, Dodrio, fly. Fly, you fools, fly. Yes, he's going to hit himself again. Oh, he flew. Okay. Lickitung gonna use Screech. Casually gonna miss. Gosh, Lickitung, man. Look at him. My little sister had a Lickitung in Pokemon Go. I've actually said this in this series before. Its nickname was just Tongue. Because it had a long tongue. That's a fly attack did not do as much as I would have liked it to, so I'm going to try and hit a Tri attack and see what that does, if anything. Can we please get good damage? I think that was better damage. I mean, better than it only took... Better solely for the fact that it only took 1 turn instead of taking 2 turns. So that's pretty jazzy. Let's go ahead and try attack here. Hopefully take it out and move on to Sabrina pretty quickly. We are kind of blazing through... Gosh darn it, Dodrio. He like full smacked himself. He took him like a third of his health, man. Holy. Oh my gosh. Is my defense stat being used for... Is defense used for confusion hitting? That's kind of crazy if it is. You should not one-shot yourself because your defense was lowered. That's so strange. Anyway, Lickitung down. Now we move on to Sabrina for real, y'all. Time for Sabrina for real. Now, the main issue I think we're going to face with Sabrina is that the Pokemon that we have to bring do not have a lot of power points for their good moves, right? We've got 5 for Hydro Pump, which means if we miss those, Blastoise has like no other good moves. So that's kind of scary. Fire Blast, again, 5. I brought Blastoise, Raichu, Arcanine, by the way. So let's see what we can do. All right, try not to get scrambled by a Psychic attack. Sounds good. My guess is this Hypno switches out. No? Okay. I was going to say Hypno switches for Executor, but that did not happen. Hypno going to lead with a Confusion, so we're going to get that fantastic Confusion damage. Oh, never mind. Not actually confused. Okay. I thought we were going to get confused as a status, but thankfully no. Hydro Pump, as long as it doesn't miss, we're up 1. Perfect. Double crits. 2 crits. All right, great. Fantastic. Good. This is going a lot better than it did before. It'd be real cool to see Executor come out because I could use Arcanine against it. Jinx also would be good. We're going to see Alakazam. Definitely one of the Pokemon that I was not excited to see. But hopefully we can just get some damage in with Hydro Pump. Psybeam shouldn't take me down in a single hit. Okay, good. No confusion. And please don't miss. Thank you. Okay, fair damage. Not exceptional, but we're fine. I think a second Psybeam will take me out, so I don't think we will see what we wanted to see out of that. And it was a crit. Okay. Okay, so 1-to-1 in terms of Pokemon down. We should be fine. Let's bring Raichu in next. Now for Raichu, I obviously am going to use Thunder because I think Raichu's other move is Double Kick, which is a fighting type move, which would be cringe to use against a psychic type. It's Mega Kick. I'm going to use Thunder. I was thinking of Thunder Wave, but I don't think it's going to use Dig. Okay, so that's going to be super effective against me. Okay. So let's use Thunder Wave. Let's anticipate us surviving this dig. Will we, won't we? I don't know. But let's pretend we do. We do. We're going to hit it with Thunder Wave. We're going to paralyze it. That's going to be useful. All right, great. Good. Okay, great. Paralyzed means it will move second always. So now we should have time to hit it with a Thunder, whether it uses Dig or not uses Dig. We should have a time to hit it first. So hopefully that takes it down. Okay, real close to being taken down. Okay, we're going to hit with that Psybeam. So Arcanine can take down this Alakazam. The only scenario where we don't win this battle... Okay, hold on. We're actually doing better than I thought we would. I'm going to go for Mega Kick because I think it has more accuracy. I don't trust Thunder to hit. Anyway, I think we're doing good with where we are, the only thing that happens that I think where we don't win this battle is if the last Pokemon is Tentacruel, because my Fire-type Pokemon will not take down a Tentacruel. So we're looking for Jinx, we're looking for Abra would be swell, Executor would be great. Okay, it's Kadabra. Okay. So I'm guessing I'm going to go for the Thunder Wave. I don't think we're faster, but I'm going to go for the Thunder Wave. Yeah, Kadabra used Psychic, so it's going to take me out here unless it misses. It did not miss. So Raichu, I think, is our fastest Pokemon, so I don't particularly see a world where Arcanine gets the first move, which is a little bad. We don't really want to see that. Okay, what are we working with here, Arcanine? I mean, I just have to take it down. I just have to survive and deal damage. So how much does one Psychic on this from this Kadabra do? I got 173 HP. Okay. Took me down not half. So we got to hit 2 Fire Blasts. Hopefully one Fire Blast takes it down halfway. Okay. It's like exactly halfway. This is pretty much just whoever gets a critical first or whoever doesn't miss. Okay, don't get a critical. Please don't get a critical. Please don't get a critical. Okay, didn't get a critical. Good. Fire Blast. Please don't miss. Please don't miss. Please don't miss. Okay.
The heated battle rages on.
I mean, it's not even funny. Is it even funny? Does anyone think this is even funny? I mean, come on. Literally 1 HP? Survived with 1 HP? Are you kidding me, dude? How stupid is that, man? What a ridiculous way to end a battle, dude. That was so stupid. I'm actually furious. I'm actually furious. I'm so mad. I might not finish this game. That irks me to no end. I know all I would need to do is like change my Pokemon, but I was like doing a thing where I'm like using my Gen 1 team. That's so stupid. I'm actually furious.